Good day, brothers and sisters of Local Union 692, Bay City, Michigan. The next 2 months are going to be very important in building our future, the future of our families, and the future of the local. In May, we have nominations for local union officers, and in June, we have election of officers of Local Union 692. With that said, I imagine nominations will be the same as 2010, where we had 3 or more candidates for the office of Business Manager, Financial Secretary. I would encourage you to be aware how the due process of electing the business manager works. A candidate must have a majority of total votes cast to be deemed winner, or a runoff election will be held 21 days after regular election. If there is a runoff election between candidates, then eligible members must cast their votes again for the runoff candidates. Please be and stay informed. A quote from our local bylaws, Section K. In the event the candidate does not receive a majority of the votes cast for a specific office, then a runoff election will be held between the 2 candidates receiving the highest number of votes. When a runoff election is necessary, such runoff election shall be held 21 days after the regular election is held. End of quote. Anyone deemed qualified is eligible to run for office. Please remember, being an officer carries a responsibility to all local union members, not just to those who voted for you. Please consider a candidate's qualifications. This should not be a popularity contest, but an election of the most qualified person for the job, with the abilities to converse with politicians, businessmen, leaders, and members of the community, and one who can best represent the local, speaking calmly, intelligently, and clearly. Being business manager is not about bullying members or anyone else. It's about listening and discussing everyone's concerns and grievances, formulating working procedures for the betterment of the local and our communities, and working jointly with these outside resources to ensure our market share of the work. The local has been using the same procedures and methods for the past 40 years or more. It's past time to ask the question, is this all we can do? Is there other positive progressive advancements that will increase our opportunities to obtain more work? In closing, being a member, being an officer of the union is not a position, but a way of life. It does not end after 8 hours. One does not turn it on and off like a light switch. One lives it their entire life. I am an American by birth, IBEW by choice, and they go hand in hand everywhere one goes, from the job to the bank or to the store. We are one. God bless each and every one of you. Joe Snodgrass, IBEW, Local Union 692, Bay City, Michigan.